Let's see. Fake? So?
I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. You don't have to follow in your bloodline.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, here are your 2031 San Francisco 49ers.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback Jalen Hurts.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
46-yard line.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. The throw on the run is complete, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 4. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. Hurts again. That one is caught by Collins. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. And it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 9.
Ready? 1918. Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Here we
First
go,
down,
here we go.
Desperados.
60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Come on. Hey. Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
60 back.
They'll try and run for it. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the ground, a first down run. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Receiver. Just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Loss of 5.
The 49ers out to punt this one.
Shit. We're trying to get a first down.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The Desperados offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
Back. Viking 18. Gotta be lying. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Honolulu first down.
Cougar
A
night.
gain of
Ready.
11 on the play.
Now give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Desperados. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Desperados move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Trimmer.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. That's taken at about the 14. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Desperados offense. And their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Wyatt, 19, 18. 79 Gross, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Handoff as they try to run it here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Set. No touch that. Hey, second ball.
Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are back within one. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
With Desperados offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. 60 average.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Back to 60, back to 60. Dragon 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 7, 3, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here.
Got it. Ready? 18, Pioneer. Jeanette. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Exiting the pocket right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Come on, rig alert, cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He's got his man, Max Thornton. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks.
Ready?
That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Let's go now. Hey, guys, crack all 80. Go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On the give, it's McClellan. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a 1st down.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
Flush to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short, in-plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Niners offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 11. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. He'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Great.
Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Desperados offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep, in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Up the middle they go. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Fulton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here comes McClellan. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll run with McClellan.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Like, check 50, check 50, check all 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a run on 1st down. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. And is fine after continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's McClellan. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Desperados.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
On the handoff, here's McClellan. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Honolulu. First down. First down, Honolulu.
On the jump. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Crowd, they'll go with McClellan. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Honolulu. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
49ers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Got Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there.
Third down
And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Now, a big 3rd down.
Good, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another 49er 1st down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
49ers.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.